Warning, this program contains strong language and content that might require actual thought and critical thinking. Viewer discretion is advised. It's that time. Time to kick off your shoes, time to get grounded and reclaim your magic, and time to fly. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, and this is Tarot with an Attitude, featuring the Bangarang man himself, the Reverend Rob Lee. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude, a production of Dynamic Life Perspectives. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang! It's good to be back, good to be on. Glad to see everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Sorry, having to take care of some business, pay some bills. That's what I've been doing here lately, but hopefully we're going to work this out where we can do this more and more. My wife says hello. She wanted to be here this morning, but again, she's off paying the bills. So here we are. Welcome, everybody, and glad you are here. I've missed my tribe, missed some people. I just wanted to be back and say, and this morning I was able to do it. So thank you, thank you, thank you. Blessings to everybody. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, spirits, guides, angels, all that you have given us. We say thank you. Open our hearts and minds to any messages that you have. Remind us of the things that we have to be thankful for and that you are ever present. So mote it be. Wow, let's make it happen, Captain. All right, here we go. You know, Michael, I don't think you're still here, but I'm glad you're here. Glad you came in. You know, good to see you today, 9/12. Yes, let's talk about it. September, the month of bringing things. It's a 9 on the calendar. It's a 9. The month of bringing things to manifest, bringing that journey closer and closer and closer to the end. The 12, 1 and 2. 1 and 2 makes a 3. Collaboration, creativity. That's one of the things that's going to be important. But like Michael did the numbers here. 9 and 12 is 21. The 6. The 6 is always that breakthrough moment, that coming out of the dark and into the light. We have a lot to go yet, and things are still happening all around us in this energy. But we bring all that together for a 27 and bring it finally down to a 9. And here we are in the month of manifestation with a day of manifestation. Make sure today you're looking to outside and you're looking to create. Be careful about your thoughts. Bangarang! What you put out, you're going to get back. Thank you, brother. Glad to see you. Lacey, you're back. Woohoo! Yes, I am. Can I get some source input or direction about body care? Been working on some issues. I could use some higher perspective guidance. Thank you. Yes, let's take a look. So, Lacey, here we go. Let's get this party started. All right. I'm going to bring this up. We're going to go here. I'm going to bring this up. It's going to be easier to read. All right. So, Lacey, about some body care, been working through some issues for 11 to 12 years. I gotcha. Okay. Trust me, body issues and what we do to ourselves, they're huge. And I work with people all the time in the coaching aspect and in the mental health side of things that have eating disorders, and eating disorders, a lot of that plays with the whole body image thing. So I gotcha. Also, just the physical, the way we feel, things like that. Body care, been working through some issues. Let's see what's happening here. Okay. So, Lacey, we're looking at, got my coffee, guys, getting ready to go. Lacey needs some guidance about what she's going through with her body. Let's find out what's going on here, and let's see what's happening. I'm going to pull 3 cards here right out of the gate. I don't read this deck upside down. So, all right. Now, one of the things I want you to understand, what I am really seeing here, okay, is this has gotten on a thing with your mind as far as almost like a kid being passionate or whatnot. It's really driven you. But right now it's time for some change. And you know there's some time for some change, but this all happens within you. You can do this. There is something, what I'm feeling is that you are supposed to be doing something that you know you're supposed to be doing. All right. Take control of it, make it. Things are going to change. Things are happening. And right now, what I'm feeling is you are in the process of this change, of finally seeing some rewards. But you've got to remember, it's all incumbent on you. It's back to being passionate. This metamorphosis you're looking for, this change you're looking for, a lot of it's in your head. All right. So understand, this is in your head. Is it truly you? Change that perspective. Okay. And grab a hold of your higher power. Grab a hold of God. Grab a hold and say, what is best for me? What is doing best for me? You can drive this change. Remember, the magician is there to show us we've been given everything we need. So whatever this is you're dealing with, you have been given the power to take care of it. Okay. So some of this is very heavy in your head. Get it out of there. Time for change. All right. The tower, always time for a change, and change is coming. And you are in the process of that change right now and understanding you can do this. You have it. You can take control. Bangarang. Love to hear from you. Reach out to me. Y'all see right down below where to get hold of me at. And use that now. For some reason, the website has been giving me some difficulties at Tarot with an Attitude. Get me at that email, rob.lee@dynamiclifeperspectives.com. Reach out there. I missed a few people, things like that, and I hate that. I hate that. But this one will make sure that I am getting all my mail, and I can reach out, give you my number or whatnot, and we can set appointments up, make personal arrangements. Things are changing, okay? I'm going to change the whole website, and I think in there I messed something up, so let's see what's going on. All right, Steph, good morning. Glad to see you here. Need advice about my path. Did I make the right choice? Meaning I paid for something and wants to know if it worked. Thank you, Steph. Let's find out. Number one, okay? Did I make the right choice? Let's just use that. Steph paid for something, and I've already asked and gone through this with the pendulum. I'm going to bring this down so more people can see what's happening. But so I'm going to ask pendulum again one more time. Will you work with me today? Thank you. All right. Steph wants to know if she made the right choice. And we moved into a no. Let's talk about that. All right. Because it says, I paid for something and want to know if it worked. She paid for something. Did it work? No. No, it didn't, Steph. Let's find out. I'm going to do a couple of cards here real quick. Love to talk to you more. I have no idea about what's going on, but that's according to what I get with the pendulum. So let's find out some advice on her path. What is going on? Steph needs some advice on the path. Let's find out. We're going to do 3 cards again. I tell you what, no, I'm going to do 2. No, I'm going to do 3. We're going to talk about the situation you're in, okay? The situation you're in, is this all about love? Is this about something to do with your happiness? There's that breakthrough, okay, and trying to make something happen. I'm going to look here. Ooh, Aeon the Judgment. I love this card. It's a beautiful card. We have a lot of things that are happening, okay? If you're wanting some change, okay, and then look here, the 7 of Swords, futility. What I feel like is, did you try to take a shortcut? Ask something to help that wasn't, I don't know. What I'm really getting here is in the heart of love, this judgment. The judgment is coming. You have to change who you are, what you think, and the way you do. You have to reabound and know that things are coming for you. There's some beautiful things happening, but you're in essence too, by not working through the problem, pounding through the problem, you're also causing yourself some futility. It's right here on the card. Look, this guy's depressed, done a lot of work, and it's in the head. You're overthinking it. Things are happening, the 7 of Swords. So I see a love here. I see a breakthrough, but I see some changes need to be made, either on both sides or in a relationship, period. If you're looking for a relationship, this also could be, and I tend to go to to romance relationships just because it's cups. And when I see these two, but remember too, this could also be for work, okay? Or some other situation where you've paid for something, okay? What are you doing? And I'm really getting that there's some type of new you that's coming out, Steph. You have this ability to see it, and you can make it work. And it is time for a transformation. But don't be relying on other people. You have to put the work in. This one's coming in very weird for me, but this is one of the things I see. Yes, you want this to happen. You want to change. And this isn't about physical change. This is about you changing, the happiness and things that are coming from within you. That's what's going on. So what I'm telling you is take some time, have the breakthrough, understand about yourself, realize something within yourself has to change, okay? And get out of your head. Don't let your head beat you up on this so much where you miss seeing the path. This change relies within you. That's what's going to happen. You get to do this and you make it. And this is talking about not just what you've given. This is the judgment. Aeon 22. It's a partnership. It's letting go of the old you and you birthing a new you. If we look at this past, present, future on this one situation you're in, you're trying to do a breakthrough. Things are happening. You're starting to become, but you kind of felt like maybe somebody. In many places, this card would actually be like you ripped off. A lot of times I would say, be careful. This is somebody stealing something from you. So whatever you need to do, make sure you understand that you need to work on this within yourself and you can make whatever this is happen. You are a very strong person and you have a lot of abilities. And I think some of them, these abilities, you haven't even tapped into yet. So I'd love to hear from you. Okay. Let me know what's going on. We'll go into some more detail. All right. Sancha, hello. May I have a love reading? A love reading. Absolutely. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Here we go. All right. Siochanta is asking for a love reading. All right. Here we go. Let's find out what's going on. And again, I don't read this deck upside down. You can reach me, rob.lee@dynamiclifeperspectives.com. Check it out. A lot of things going on, a lot of things moving. All right, and we'll see what's happening. So, Siochanta. Get my coffee, bring myself right back down. All right. So, okay, here's what I'm seeing so far. All right. This does not bode well, but I want to show you something. Sometimes you got to go through pain to realize what I'm seeing is a codependency on your part. This is very big. I get this card a lot when I'm dealing with people with addictions. If you notice, they've locked themselves. You're looking for somebody else to make you happy. This is you in the relationship. Okay. While the other person in a relationship or that's coming, if you're not careful, what I see here is a Prince of Pentacles. And notice he's trying to pull you in another direction. I want you to be very careful here because this person is very grounded, but they're very materialistic. They look at a goal and they want to move ahead without thought of anything else going on around them. Between this relationship, that if you're working on a relationship right now, what I'm seeing is eventually it could lead to some heartache and actually mental. You get in your head about it. A lot of swords coming up today. That's kind of crazy, but that's what I see here. Okay. I want you to be careful. You got to live your life. People, understand, get out, enjoy your life, live your life, go to work, do things you enjoy doing. Stop relying on somebody else to make you happy. Okay. Because that's what's going to be. And what I'm really seeing here is a partnership that's not equal. This person's very material and they're very alone. They're very into what they want to do, where they want to go, what they want to be. And you are going to be wrapped. This is you in the relationship. This is them. Okay. And this is the outcome is what I see. So what I want you to understand, this could lead to some mental heartbreak because you got to get shit together inside yourself first. That's what I'm talking about. Bang right. Let me know what's going on. I'd love to talk more and see what's happening. All right. Bridget, good morning. Glad to see you. Hope all is well. Tell Mr. Bruce I said hello. Glad to be back here and glad you could make it. Lacey, I saying good morning. All right. Thank you. Miss Greenlaw, good to see you. Hello, Robert. Bangarang, everybody. For those of y'all who don't know, bangarang. We put out what we put out is what we get back. Reach down. We are the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Get grounded. Understand all thoughts, all communication, whatever you're putting out, even if it's there, is what you're setting yourself up for the rest of the day or tomorrow. You can take charge of that. Cheryl, with you in spirit, my dear. Glad you are here. Thank you so much. We miss you. It's time for all of us to get together again. Bridget, Mr. Rob Lee. Yes, absolutely. Mr. Rob Lee. Oh, that's funny. There's a joke in there, and I'll tell you all about it sometime. That's really good. Meaning I got to work, but peace, love, and good to see you. Good to see you too, sweetie. Thank you for popping in. Haven't seen you for a while. Yeah, I've been paying the bills. Doing some things. I've also been helping my wife's workout, doing some things with them, and helping them get some reorganization and restructure going. And that's kind of what I thought was the pain. I gotcha. But the pain can come from, that's why I said I started shifting, okay? It's not so much body image, but the pain, I get it, all right? What I see is in that reading, as I go back and I remember, that healing within you is, I want you to look for some holistic stuff. Don't disregard your doctors. Listen to what's going on, but understand there is some healing you can do that can take place within and of yourself. That's what I'm getting. Christina, good morning. Glad to see you. Welcome. Love you. Hope everything's good. Thanks for the private reading that I had with you prior. It was really good. Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Also, to clear up some issues that I was having about finding a place, the place that I am living and I was going to buy fell through. So I'm kind of back on the drawing board again. Okay, well, breathe. What do you want to manifest? How do you bring that through? So let me know. Love to talk to you some more. And let's find out what's happening. Okay, let's see where this goes. Remember, I tell people all the time, things change, things happen. Don't get locked into something just because somebody told you something was going to happen. We are in control of our future and our destiny, and some things we're not. You're like, Rob, that doesn't make any. I never hear anybody say we're not in control. That's what living is all about. It's getting over those hurdles, things like that. If we were able to control everything in our life, we would never feel pain. We would never hurt. Nobody around us would die that we loved or things like that. Guess what? Not in our control. So I got news for everybody that says, oh, we can control everything. No, we can't. We're not meant to. And we're meant to learn how to live and to understand this and to find out what's going on. Sorry, I'm late, getting ready to go into the office. Understand? Let's find out what's happening. Solicito, new subscriber, thank you very much. May I get a career read? Absolutely. Let's find out what's going on. Okay. Solicito, let's find out what's happening. Solicito is wanting some career advice. All right. Solicito, needing some career advice. All right. Let's see what we've got here. Doing the readings a little differently today. We'll find out what's happening. All right. Very quickly. Ooh, a lot of things going on in the head. That's a lot of worry. I see what's happening here. 6 of Pentacles. What I'm wanting you to see is you are meant to succeed, but you're tied up in what everybody has told you to do. You feel like you can't break free or do whatever, and this is causing you this whole anxiety. You're so worried about what's going to happen. You realize the gift that you have been given. All right. You have got to break. When we have the 8 of Swords and the 9 of Swords together, I look at stress. I look at anxiety. Stress, I look at and see worried about what's happening from the past. Notice my girl here is being controlled by somebody else. We hate it. The 6 of Pentacles, there is a breakthrough coming for you. Okay. But you've got to make this happen. You've got to go out. What are you doing? This pain, this worry, it's actually causing you problems. So there's something in the mix here. And what I want you to see is it's time for you to step free and break free and cut these ropes that are holding you back. Yeah. Are you stuck in the hamster wheel? That's what I'm feeling. I call hamster wheel these. I don't know what city you're in or whatnot, but these basically $15 an hour or less minimum, what we would consider minimum wage jobs, but they do just enough to pay the bills. And therefore we're on it. They get us and we fall apart. And therefore we're stuck and we can't because we're afraid to cut these strings because what if I don't pay the bills? This is one of those things. Is there something here? I'm going to go a little further. You know, we have the Queen of Swords. You have to do what's good for you. You know, what I'm seeing here is the truth is coming to your head and it's time for you to take the mask off. Okay. The Queen is about taking care of you and what's going around you mentally. All right. You've been putting on this face, everything else, and it's no longer working for you. You know, the Three of Cups, it is time to get out and get creative. It's time to understand, you know, look, the moon is showing you there is something out there. There is something there that you will make you happy. All right. The Queen of Cups, you have to foster this. What are you doing to change this career? I really get the feeling you're following down a path that somebody else told you you ought to be on, and it's time for you to follow your own path. Okay. Time for you to be happy, time for you to work. Now, being happy and making sure you're doing what you're doing doesn't mean there's not a lot of work ahead. There is definitely work, but that is one of the things that I'm getting for you real quick. Folks, also remember too, it's very, you know, these readings are very quick, very to the point. Let me know what's going on. Steph, about love. That's what I thought. Okay, I had that feeling. And it was not. I'm seeing changes more for you, Steph, that have to come from internal. Okay. But I want you to be careful. That's one of those things. We're going to do this here. Let's try this. All right. All right. Here we go. Here we go. Steph, this is for you. I'm going to come right back around to you. All right. Remember, anything we pay for with money or whatnot, I hate to tell you this, but what I just got this really big, will always be a temporary fix. You can buy a beautiful home and live there for 30 years, but it's not going to be where you spend every wake and living moment. Also, at some point you die and leave that behind. That's what's going to be. That's what's happening. Anything we do buy with money, we invest in or whatnot, has the position and the opportunity to fail or to come to an end. That's one of those things. Make it from spirit, make it from the heart, and those things will happen. So we're going to look at some love advice for Steph. Okay. Let's see what's going on here. All right. Are you feeling betrayed, girl? All right. All right. Here we are. This Aeon the Judgment. That card's playing up. What we see here is, if I look at just you in this deck, Ten of Swords, it's time for something to move on, time for something to end. If I look at the other person in this deck, they're in a constant defensive state. All right. And I want you to understand this. This is the will, this is the power, but there's a change that's coming. You're going to be able to find somebody. You have to change, things like this. The whole state of this relationship is going to change. It's going to emerge into something else. One of the things is get back to have a conversation. Sit down. I don't know if you're trying to bring somebody new into your life, if you're trying to change some things around you or whatnot. But when I do this spread, it looks like this is you, this is the other person, this is the relationship. So I see a rebirth, a regrowth, things that are happening, something that's coming to an end for you mentally. This is coming to an end. It's done. I'm not saying it's time to walk away, but I'm saying you have to put this to an end. It is to an end. You can't take anymore. This person is on the defensive. This person is always standing their ground. They won't hear it. In order for this relationship to come through, there's got to be change. There's got to be change from both people, inside and out, and understand what's happening. I hope that makes sense. Some of this, a lot of times when I'm doing them this fast, it doesn't make sense to me. So I need people to tell me what's going on. Mary, bangarang, let's see what's happened. Need some help on where I will be living, please. Where? Okay, here we go. Let's find out for Mary where. Let's talk about where. Where for me is always a hard one. Let's see what we come up with. This is a hard one. I don't know. I'm getting like there's so many possibilities, things that are happening. Okay. And a lot of this, I'm being told, where do you want to live? What are you going to do to make that happen? That's going to be the thing. You see what I'm saying? So let's see what we've got here. All right. I see justice. I see karma. All right. And what we have here is you're going to live wherever you put the effort in, wherever you find it. 3 of Wands, creativity, understanding, and virtue. And then we have the Ace of Pentacles, all new beginning. So as far as where, okay, what I'm seeing is all this karma, everything's coming about. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to juggle some things around. You're going to have to make some things happen, but you will get to the top of the mountain and be creative. The Wands is about the will. The Wands is that fire. Justice is strictly, this is my karma card. Okay. What you put out, you get back. This is your bangerang card. Notice we have the heart over here, the mind over here. That's one of the things I see it. And you've got to get them in balance. Now, the 3 of Wands, where do you want to go? Now, is it ironic that there are mountains, that when we're looking at where, we're looking at the mountains, we're looking at a place that I would see as a drier climate, things like that. That's what I'm looking at. But you have new beginnings with your life coming. Some of this is, where do you want to go? What are you willing to do to get there? How do you do it? It's going to require some creative thinking, juggling, and you understanding what you want to do and what the effort you're willing to put into it. Know the karma is there. You've put in what you need to do. This is about understanding, about bringing things into the reality. The 3, 1, the idea. 2, getting a map. The 3 of Wands, okay, is about, now we've put a foot forward. See, he's there. We're going to the mountaintop. We're going to stop and take a look and juggle and see some things we got to do and understand what's happening. Virtue, being smart about it, understanding, following the right path. But a new beginning is coming. I do see something with a drier climate. I don't understand all of it, but I am seeing, that's what I'm feeling. This card really gave that to me. So let me know where that goes, okay? And I'd love to talk to you again about it some more, and we can kind of put some, I don't know, did Arizona keeps coming into my head, and I'm not, we'll see what happens, okay? All right? What do you want to do? Lacey, spot on. Thanks, Rev. It keeps coming back to trusting my own. Yes, 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 yes. That's exactly what we're talking about. Nobody knows your body like you do. Nobody knows things that, I always tell people, even in the mental health world, nobody will be as good of an advocate for you as you will be if you take charge and go. Tell the doctors what's going on. Tell what you feel, what you want, what you don't want. If the doctors are involved, you need to get 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th opinions. Do it. Don't worry about it. They are human beings. They are not magical mystery creatures. Okay? Do that. Follow your heart. Know what's going on. Look to inside and find out. And also that healing. I want to talk to you. Everybody, we're going to take a moment. We have a sister here from the tribe that's been very faithful and coming in. I want everybody to stop for a minute and just say, hey, here we go. Okay? Somebody needs some healing. Everybody breathe in through the nose. Let this energy roll through you. Let it come through from heaven. Feel the white light over your head, but feel this energy that's coming from heaven above, right through that crown chakra and down deep into your heart. Breathe that white light in. Yes. Thank you, Lord. Thank you very much. Feel the energy as it moves through your body. Feel it move through your hands. Feel it move through your arms and down through your solar plexus, things like that. Now, next breath, bring that heavenly light in, but now bring that deep energy from up within the earth. The healing nature of energy that God has given us, and let them merge together in your heart. Everybody do this with me. Bring it together. Feel it. Let the energy roll. You see me because I'm actually compacting. I feel the energy. I'm making a ball of energy in my hand. As I move my hands together, I can feel it. You will feel it. Do it. Bring it in. This is the nature of bringing these two things together. This is the nature of what people call Reiki. Understand this energy healing. Understand the feeling and understanding the capability and the power of what you have to self-heal and to bring things into yourself. Now, everybody, just focus on Lacey for just a minute. Just focus on Lacey. Say the name Lacey. Lacey, we're all going to send you this energy. We're going to let it radiate through your body. Feel it hitting you like a force field. Here it comes. Make sure, everybody, feel it, embrace it, understand it, know it. Understand that healing, love, and light is there, and it surrounds us every day. So mote it be. Wow. Woo! There we go. Way to get started. Thank you very much. Lacey, we love you. Thank you for everything. Steph, you're amazing. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I do. Thank you for being here. Can I have some cards pulled for the upcoming school year? The upcoming school year. Absolutely. Let's see what we've got here. All right. Christina with the upcoming school year. All right. I feel like you're going to be okay, but I feel like there's something that's going to, you're going to be like, oh, brother, and you've got some knot to untie. I got a picture of a very frustration, but it's not a stopper. It's a slowdown, not in a good way, but it is a thing you're going to have to deal with. Remember, and I'll give anybody the idea, let's find out. I give anybody the idea of remembering a lot of college, especially the first 4 years. My son taught me when I went back, it's jumping through hoops. It's literally jumping through hoops. King of Swords right here, getting control of this in your head, understanding you are in control. That card jumped. The Six of Pentacles. Things are going to happen. Take control of your own mind. Get it all set. However you look at this, you're going to have the breakthrough. It's going to come, and we have success. You're going to be good. You're just going to have to take control of what happens in your external world. This is it. In your mind. Don't let anything out there. You take control of it. Remember the good king. He's chasing his dream. He's looking here, but this is about in the mind, in the mental, and communication. One of the things I'm picking up here is make sure to communicate. Make sure you have don't assume something on instructions is what I'm getting. Make sure that every time if you ask too many questions, it's okay. There's no such thing as asking too many questions, but success is yours. Those are some pretty cards. Get your mind wrapped around it. Okay. That's going to be the thing. All right. Kim, good to see you. Glad to see you. A very big morning hug to the Barefoot Bangarang tribe. Bangarang. Have missed everyone. I've missed everyone too. Trying to get back in here, but we were just not, around June or so, I went away for about a month, and that was not a good go away. That was me getting my head wrapped. Today, this time it's helping somebody out. We're doing some things and trying to get some bills paid. That's all. No biggie. It's good, but we're here. My wife misses being on. We're going to do the magical unknown some more. We talked about it, but we've been coming in from work doing a lot of mental stress. And when we sit down, it's just kind of unwind. And I don't think the readings would have been that good, but they're fixing to start again. I'm tired of love. LOL. I prefer career. You know what? There's nothing wrong with that. All right. You have to do what it is with you. But here's what I want you to see. When we talk about our love life and things like this, and we talk about codependency, we can also do the same thing with our career, with our job. If I'm relying on this to make me happy, even if you're not with the right place. Make sure, Solicito, that you are doing you got to live your life and cut some of the strings and make sure things are happening the way you want them to happen. Okay? Schlock, Medicia's true feelings for me and the future potential of our connection. I'm going to do one of those. I'm going to show you. I don't read somebody third party, but welcome. Glad you're here. I think it's intrusive, and I think you're asking for a cheat code. If you want to know their feelings, talk to them and learn how to get their feelings for yourself. But here's what we're going to do. Okay. You in the relationship, the Queen of Swords. What I feel like is you're kind of hiding behind a mask. Okay. You haven't been completely truthful, and it's time for you to pull the mask off and be truthful with the mental. What do you want? Where do you want to go? The actual communication portion, it's time for you to do that. You're starting to show who you really are or whatnot. Show them, be who you are, transform, let them know that you want to see. But communication is going to be key here. He is the magician. This person is the magician, the other person, meaning they can be very self centered. I want you to be very careful with here. They can make and create, they can do a lot of things, all right? But they are going to be very more a lot. I feel like this person can make the magic happen for you, but at the same point, you got to listen, you got to follow along. And they're going to, this person knows about taking care of themselves. So if you're wanting to play, I'm getting a scoreboard. Well, I did this, so you should do that. Don't do that. Okay, that's going to be bad. This person is going to do whatever they need to do to be happy. And I'm seeing this not in a bad way. You need to follow suit. Take the mask off, show them what you want, have a good communication, and find out what's happening, because you're going to come to a decision. You're at a crossroads. Things are happening. Okay. If you don't get your mind right, okay, and listen to everything that's going on around you, we have a beautiful scene here, but she's blindfolded to it. She's making a decision. The decision is yours. Okay. This relationship is going to come to making a decision. Now, are you going to make it out of anger and selfishness, or are y'all going to get together? Is it worth working about? Get together, come to peace, understand either you can make it work or you can't. And this is going to be about you and this other person making this decision from a place of comfort and friendship instead of hate. That's what I see. I see some very good possibilities there. I see some kindness. I see some power, but I see some things that you need to deal with as far as you, okay? You becoming a new person and being honest. Alice, can I have a reading about work, please? Absolutely, Alice. Bangarang. Welcome. Glad everybody's here. All right. Let's see what's happening. Okay. All right. Alice is needing a career reading. Hold on just a minute. Drink my coffee. Helps me get the rest of the other stuff out of my head. And let's move on. Alice, can I have a reading about work, please? Absolutely. Getting told to do 2 cards. Let's find out what's going on. All right. 2 of Wands. Dominion. I'm gonna do something I haven't done today. All right, and then we're going to go here. All right. The 2 of Wands. Do you have a plan? Do you know what you want to do? You're starting to come up to a wall and you have this desire to move forward, but do you have a plan? This is going to be the huge thing. You know, this card is the shadow card. It came from the bottom. I'm going to look at this for just a second. The 3 of Cups, all right, is talking about working together with people and finding a place where you enjoy being. The career is about celebrating a party, but being creative. I see the need for you to be creative, Allison. This is going to be something. Maybe you need to think outside the box. You got to have a plan. You got to know what you're going. And yes, it's okay to be happy. I do see things working out for you. This is a card of abundance. All right. What I also see here is the 10 of Wands. You've got a lot of weight on you that's making you drive this path. Is this responsibility starting to be a little too much? And you know what? It's okay to say it is. One of the things in business that I've had to teach people a lot of times is to say too much. I need to put something down or whatnot. It might be time that you're dragging some stuff from the past, things around, and put some things down. The 4 of Cups. It is, I'm really feeling for you. It's time to move on. It is time to find a new place. It's time to find something that brings and fires that passion back up with you again and to see what's happening. That's what I'm really getting, because the 4 of Cups is your caught. I talked a little while ago to somebody, I think it was Solosito, about the hamster wheel. You're caught in a hamster wheel and it's supplying the need, but you're no longer having, and you're starting to have a heavy heart. It is okay for you to look, do forward. I would say regenerate your resume, you know, stand your ground, valor. You know, one thing about this, I want us to talk about this, and here's one of the things I got. If you're constantly taking care of what's here and turned, if your back is to the future and you're constantly defending where you're standing, okay, you're never moving forward. That's what I have for you, is to be careful. Sometimes maybe you don't have to win every battle, and it's time to just say, this didn't work anymore. It's time to move on. It's okay. That's what I'm getting. 9 of Wands. You've been through a lot of battles. You are a very strong person. You can make this work. You know what? Our person here is saying, I've got one more fight. You're ready to do. Manifest. There's the 9. Go back and look at the beginning of the show. Manifestation month right now and manifestation day. Today is a good day. If you want to talk to the boss about a new job, if you want to talk to somebody about something new, today's a good day. Make it happen. Bangarang. That's what I see. Okay. Mary, the place I was going to buy fell through. That was, Yep. Okay. We did a look at that. We'll see what's happening and find out what's going on. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I'd love a read this AM, please. Bangarang. Good to see you, Gina. Welcome in. Let's find out what's happening. Let's see what's going on. Everybody, reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe. But more importantly, share the link. When we're done, share. I appreciate everything you can. If you want to book a session, rob.lee@Dynamic Life Perspectives. Just get with me directly at that email. If you're interested, I'll just tell me you're interested, and I will give you my phone number, and we will make arrangements and work around whatever you need to be worked around. Okay? That's what we're going to do. Okay? Let's find out what's happening here. For Gina, boom, here we are. Gina. Wow, look at there. The Dominion card came back out again. Seeing a lot of success today, folks, and Wheel of Fortune. Okay, you know what I'm seeing here? You need to make a plan. As long as you've got a plan, you will succeed, okay? I do see money coming in and coming your way. I'm wondering this, or is this about some relationship or something else? Twos tend to be a lot of times about partnership pairing, but this is about making a plan. I see success. And sweetie, I do see Wheel of Fortune. Things change. You're worried about something right now. It's weighing on you. Keep doing what you know to do. Things are good for you. This thing is going to break free. You have what it takes to succeed. She has manna pouring from heaven. Understand that the breakthrough is imminent. It is near, and things are going to change for you. A lot of times with this card, we do see money coming in, and it means that things are going to happen. Nothing stays the way it is, ever. Has anybody been in the same situation for years and years and years? If you are, you're choosing to be there. Okay? It's one of those things. Everything changes. This is going to change. Some things are happening, but I see some good things coming for you. Patience. Make a plan. Some things you have been planning on, they're going to start paying off, and you are going to see some money, and you're going to see some changes in your life. That's what I see, Gina. Okay? Bangarang. Let's see what happens. All right. D, hello, and good morning to all. A card for the week, please. A card for the week. We're going to pull one card. Do that. Let's see what happens. All right. A card for the week for D. I tell you what, let's do a card for the week. A lot of times people are just, other people can get from this card and find out what's going on. Here we are. Okay. Card for the week. 4 of Cups. Wow. Going on. I want you all to remember about everything I was just talking about and things that were just happening. This is about being complacent. You've gotten to a place where everything's okay. My wife and I got to this place at one point where we said we will never settle again. We have talked about it, and when we come time to make a decision, sometimes we say, well, let's just go ahead, and we will look at each other, and she will say to me, or I will say to her, we'll say it, are we settling? People are settling, and that's the reason you feel like you're at a capacity of happiness and love and hope. Guess what? Don't settle. Look around. There are gifts around you and things. The full moon is there to show you some different things and to try to enlighten you and to show you that there are things that have been hidden. The moon is a trickstress. There are things you don't always understand. You've got to start looking and using your intuition and understanding you can change where you're going with your happiness. That's what I'm getting. Complacency. Talks about luxury, okay? Where we get is this as good as it gets? I've gotten there. I'm satisfied. Things are happening. But then all of a sudden, it's kind of like an addict. I've said this before. Any of my addicts that I have worked with, I never worried about them at 2-3 months of sobriety, 4. When it starts getting into 7 and that 8th month, I get scared because for the first few months, they've got money in the bank, they're paying their bills, they're doing good, they're getting through it. But 8 months later, they're bored. They're like, wait a minute, this is just paying my bills. This is life. What is? If you don't take control and see the things that life has given you, that God has given you, that you can do and move forward, you will be stuck. And this is saying unstick yourself and see what's going on. There are gifts all around you that you can't see. Wake up, take a look. Bangarang. That's cool. All right. That's a message for everybody. Karen Brown. Hello, everyone watching from the UK. Any messages for me, please? Thanks. 2:40 p.m. there. All right. Let's see what's happening. Here we go. We've got India. We've got different places. You know, I love this. When around the world, Australia's been in the house several times. Might even be somebody there today. England, the UK, where are we at? South Africa. You know, I have people all over taking a look at me. Canada, Mexico. It's just great. It's we're going around the world. This is really cool. I love it. Karen, let's see what's going on. All right, and we will do this and find out what's happening. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Karen Brown. Karen Brown, UK. All right. Here's what we've got. Queen of Wands. Wow, there's something you're really wanting to do. Look at our warrior princess here, okay? Or our warrior queen, all right? This is about will. There's something you desire. There's something you want to do. There's something you want to make. It's time for you to look inside and take care and stand up for yourself. The stars are clear. There's no moon. That's okay. The stars guide us. You have guidance, and it's time for you. You're getting messages to listen to about what you want to do. The Princess of Cups, there's something you're wanting to do that is going to really make you happy, that would make you happy. It is okay to grab that passion and be happy. Whatever this is, it will feed and you need to do it. It is okay. You're going to have to work at it. Notice as we progress forward, the stars went away and the moon starts to come out. So there's some tricky things there. But the princess is all about understanding that passion, that desire, and moving forward like a teenager would. All they see is all they see. It's okay. There's peace coming up from the subconscious. This happiness will come. Go after it like a warrior princess, all right? Because here we are with the Wheel of Fortune again. You can make things change. Things change for you. Things are happening. Things are changing. Allow that change to come through. Embrace that change, and you've got some great things coming. Karen, let me know how that resonated, okay? And find out what's going on. Bangarang, glad to see you. Farrakhan, how will be bonding with future husband and money-wise? Okay, here's what I'm going to do, because I'm trying to get to some other people, all right? And let's see what's happening here. All right. How will be bonding with future husband? How are you going to bond? Is it supposed to be? That's going to be a choice you and this person make, okay? That's going to be choices. You know, I understand we're having a huge cultural difference from me to you right now, okay? And so I'm trying to embrace that, okay? And we need to understand. All right. Here we go. All right, we're going to take a look here. All right, there's going to be some work that's got to be done and some things that are happening. Here's what I want you to understand. Okay, the 8 of Wands, this is about movement, swiftness, things that are happening, and it's dodging. You're going to have to do a lot of duck. The Princess of Pentacles is here. I do see a pregnancy down the road. I see some things happening, but I'm very, very wanting you to understand, if you're not careful money-wise, I do see some problems in the money area, that we're living for more for the moment of what's happening, okay? And you're going to have to prepare. Everything, be prepared. Now, the beautiful thing is when you get into worry and you're starting to worry about money, understand this. If you're worried about money now, you're going to generate money problems. Bangarang, what you put out is what you get back. Understand it, know it, and see your future as being resolved. Manifest the future you want. See the future you want as a memory, as if it's already happened. There are going to be people sometimes where you need trouble. And what I'm seeing is with him in this relationship, you're both going to be reluctant to ask for help. All right. You got to ask for help. Help is there, and it won't need to be as bad as what it seems to be. You're going to need to ask for help. But I see this happening. I see things moving forward. I see things happening very quickly. I do see a pregnancy very, very soon. Okay. And I do see that there's a little bit of childishness going on here with what we need, what we have, and maybe living a little bit beyond our means. Remember, when things happen, don't worry about it. Make the change and stand up and ask for help. That's what I see. Okay. So a lot of this is going to depend on what you two do and how you handle it. True that. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Find out what's going on. I work full-time and a side passion job. And I'm, Solacito, what I'm wondering is, can you take that side passion job and actually turn it into the full-time job? I think that's what you want to do, because you refer to that as a passion job, okay, which would actually make you more money in the long run. That's where I'm seeing this is all going with your career thing, and let's find out. So good to be with you all again. Miss these mornings. I do too. I have missed them, and finding out what's going on and seeing what's happening with people. Hi, how are you? Can I request a reading? Thank you. Absolutely. Jody, good to see you. Welcome back. Let's find out what's going on. I guess it's welcome back for me. Y'all didn't go anywhere. I did. But we're going to be popping back in. I don't know if I can do daily like I was doing, so be prepared. So that's the importance of subscribing and ringing that bell so you can find me when we come on. It's good to be here. Glad to see people and everything else. Jody, here we go. All right. Let's see. Yeah, I'm going to go with where my gut was at. Okay. Wow, we have two. This is your shadow card. All right. There's a new beginning for you inside, for you as a person. You're blossoming. There's something that's going on. Wow, I just got the chills about this rising, a new place of understanding. It's okay. Letting past thoughts, letting past things go, and walking into a new tomorrow as a new person. Use your intuition. This is going to be crazy. What I want you to see, this intuition and your personal knowledge and knowing what you know. People are telling you you can't do something, you can't do this, you've got to go left or right. Guess what? What the high priestess is there is to tell you to use your intuition and use your personal knowledge of what you know to be able to walk safely through. The moon is back there to tell us there are things that are always hidden. Not everything is black and white. It's not going to be. The more you become, the more you trust your intuition, the more you let this new you out, Jody, the better you are going to be to travel on to meet your journey and to get to this oasis behind and through all this tempest waters and things like that. You're going through a little bit of emotional blah because you're starting to fight different things that we've all been raised up. I call it the brainwashing, not in the conspiracy theory, but what we were taught about God, what we were taught about the way we have to live, what we were taught about. These are cultural things. These are different ways from our family, things like that. You are your own person now. You get to do that. You get to rise up. You get to use your intuition, and you use your own personal knowledge, your own intuition to be able to walk through and make great decisions for yourself and make something new happen. Bangarang. That's awesome. Janai, can we ask questions? Absolutely. Y'all remember when I give the start, I'm on for about an hour. I'm here. I want to make sure that I get these people through and we find out, do you see me moving by winter? All right, let's see what's happening. Mary Greenlaw. All right, we're going to go back here. Will Mary move by winter? No, I didn't. In answer to the question, it's not coming through that you're going to be moving by winter. Will Mary move by winter? Let's see what we've got. The Queen of Wands. Do you want to move by winter? That's going to be the important thing. And then the Six of Pentacles. So what I see here is two cards that are very stationary. Their feet are planted. And I also see heat. I'm looking more, you're looking at next summer is what I'm picking up here. Okay. Not winter. Nothing in here tells me winter. Okay. That's what I see. All right. Let me know what's going on. Glad everybody's here. All right. Jonna, yes, just right in the chat. Thank you very much. Yes, I create items online as a side passion. I want you to really look at how you can turn this into a full-time gig. Maybe you need to trust yourself a little bit. All right. And welcome, Bangarang. Thank you, Lacey. Hi, glad to see you. I feel a sorrow in the air. Perhaps it's personal, but could the cards give us that feel this guidance for the world? Yeah, like we just said, there is a sorrow. Some people, that complacency. Remember the one I did for D, where we're looking at people are just stuck like, is this all there is? No, there's not. But you have to get up and we have to stand up and we have to make that for ourselves. Some guidance for the world. Let's talk about that. Let's find out. Let's see what's happening here. Guidance for the world. Because there's a lot of miserable people. I told everybody into last year, this was the breakthrough year. But breakthrough means, and I warned everybody, be careful about what you're carrying from last year into this year. What are we willing to put down to step forward and just step through? What changes are we willing to make? Let's find out here. We're going to do this, okay? Futility. This goes back to that reading with D and seeing what we were talking about. You know what? Everybody's like, Rob, those are horrible cards. No, they're not. When you ask, what can we do? Stop feeling defeated. Stop taking on the energy of the rest of the world. Remember, you have your own world. Free yourself from this madness that's going on around us, and you be the beacon of light. Remember, we drew that light in a little while ago to help somebody, one of our sisters that is having some problems. Let go of this crap. What are you putting it? Bangarang. What you put out, you get back. Remember, though, a lot of times what you put in is what you put out. What are you training your mind? I'm happy. Today's beautiful. I don't care what's going on out there. In my world right now, it's rainbows and unicorns. My wife's working in another room. We're working on 2 or 3 major projects. We've got a lot hanging over our head, but at the same point, we're going to see happiness. We're going to see what's going on. We are not letting the world take us down. And this is the step. If you want, I hear a lot of healers. I'm going to tell you something, and this drove me nuts. People decrying Christianity. Everybody's saying, oh, you got to be loving and healing and light. And then the queen died, and everybody was like, the bitch is dead, blah, 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 because they think because that's evil, all right, that it's okay to put that shit out there. It's not. I don't care whether you believe she was evil or not. What you put out, you get back. You cannot have it both ways. When you put out to people that you are happy someone has died, whoo, be careful about what you get back. Do you see what I'm saying? It is up to us to stand up. Don't let somebody else steal your sanity. Don't let somebody else steal your passion, your drive. Don't let all this crap come in. You get to live your life. Free yourself from it. This is what's going on. There's something very powerful around us trying to keep us all, whether it's, we always talk about good energy. If there's good energy, there's bad energy. Okay? Understand that. Free yourself. Find out. You can let this stuff go and change this. The world can change it if we change the way we think. If we change what we do personally and let go of. Bangarang. That's what I see, Kim. Great question. Thank you so much, folks. Right there, I think that's a good time. All right. I hope everybody's had a great day. I've got some other things I got to get to. All right. So I'm going to try to be back maybe, let me see. Let's look at Wednesday or Thursday. Keep an eye out. And if I can, Gillian will be on in the evenings with me at one point this week. We'll do a Magical Unknown during the week. But we're glad everybody's here. Welcome to the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. Like, subscribe, hit the bell, but share the link. With all that being said, I want you to remember, okay? Take what you want. Leave what you don't, it's okay. But leave with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang.